Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kyra, and here on my channel we are all about real makeup for real life and real people. If you are new here, I want to say a very special welcome to you. I hope you'll consider subscribing before you leave if you like what you see today. It helps you find my videos more easily on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday when I upload, and allegedly, heavy on the allegedly, if you ring that notification bell to all, YouTube will let you know when that happens. So, on Black Friday weekend, I did a thing, and it's a thing I've been wanting to do for quite some time, and that is to purchase some single eyeshadows. And I always knew where I was going to start when I started a single eyeshadow journey, and that is Sydney Grace. So these here are the magnetic palettes that I have everything in. I did buy two of the smaller or medium size magnetic palettes from Sydney Grace that hold 12 shadows, I believe. Yes, they would hold 12 shadows. And I do like these. However, they're white, so I don't think they're going to stay white for very long. But I also picked up a couple of these magnetic palettes from ColourPop. How freaking beautiful are these? They have like gold foil. They have a tiny bit of like glitter on here. Gorgeous. No mirror in these ones, but that's okay. So I first want to start off by showing you the little bundle that I ordered. From what I can tell, seasonally, Sydney Grace does release a special bundle which contain shadows that are not a part of their everyday permanent eyeshadow range. And the one that's currently available and did come back in stock for their sale, which I bought all these things from, is the Mountain Trail bundle. It looks like this. This bundle has 4 mattes and 5 shimmers, because I math really well, obviously. 4 mattes, 5 shimmers, and a partridge in a pear tree. And this is just Kyra in a palette. If you've been here for any amount of time, you probably know how much I love green eyeshadow. I also really love mustard yellow, and you can find all of that here in this bundle. In my other Sydney Grace palette here, I have the matte shadows that I picked out. And these are the 9 matte shadows in addition to the 4 mattes in the Mountain Trail bundle that I picked out. A couple of like aqua shades here, some browns, some a little bit cooler toned shadows, and I'm pretty pleased with the mattes that I picked out. I definitely would like to add to this collection of mattes here, but I think this is a great place for me to start, get familiar with the mattes that I did choose, and you know, go from there. And I do think that these colors that I picked out will be really nice for pairing with the shimmer shadows and the pressed pigments that I'm going to show you next. And in this ColourPop palette, these are the shades that I did pick out. I think these are all pressed pigments. I don't think I ordered any of the shimmer formula, but I couldn't swear to it. And I'm just like beyond excited. Some of these are duochrome. It's just fabulous, absolutely fabulous. I mean, I have these in some sort of an order here. I have like, this is a very light minty green, and then I have some more like gold, copper, bronze shades here. Got a little grainy blue row going here, more of a neutral pink row here, as well as a purple row, and then this beautiful peachy coral yumminess. But I'm really excited to continue playing with these. This is the look we're going to create today. So if you want to hear about my first impressions and see me create this beautiful purple look, then just stay watching. Stay tuned. It's coming up right now. I really, really want to use this purple shade right here, which is Magenta Dreams. But I'm not for sure what else I want to put with it, but we are going to start with some mattes. I think I want to go in with this lighter peachy neutral. Peyton's Puppy is what it's called. And I think, you know, we're going to go for a more traditional eye shape today. Holy moly. That is a lot more peachy and brighter than I thought it was going to be, but not in a bad way. And these are blending out. This shade is blending out really nicely. I'm so excited for these shadows, you guys. Please let me know down in the comments what kind of content, if any, but please let me know what kind of content you would like to see with these shadows. I also have the Enduring Love palette coming from Sydney Grace. Actually, it should be here today, which I'm really excited about, and I definitely plan to do a 7 looks with that palette, but probably not until January. These do blend beautifully. They are building beautifully to sort of bridge between this very warm shadow to, you know, leaning toward that cool tone shadow if we use that purple. I'm gonna use this one right here, which is Iced Mocha. So anyways, we did get a golden retriever puppy as a family for Christmas, and we were very lucky to just find somebody who was looking to home the puppies from his litter just to good homes. Because of COVID, hadn't been able to get the mama into the vet to be spayed, and surprise, so she had a second litter of puppies, including our puppy. In his litter there were 3 boys and 3 girls, and we did in fact end up picking a male, and we named him Oliver, and we do call him Ollie for short unless he's in trouble, in which case it's Oliver. I think I'm going to pick that same shade, Ice Mocha, up on a smaller, more dense brush and kind of pack this on the outer corner a little bit and a little bit more concentrated up into the crease. I'm going to take that same shade on a pencil brush and run that on the lower lash line. All right, I think that's a nice base. I'm liking how everything is looking so far. I do love that these shadows are very buildable as well as blendable so far. Yeah, I'm going to stick with what I said, and I'm going to go into this really pretty purple called Magenta Dreams. I'm going to start this sort of in the center. Nope, don't want a brush. Going to use my finger. That is pretty. Sort of a, ooh, look at that. Duochrome purpley blue shade. I'm sorry, I just get so into this shadow that I stopped speaking. Wow. Very little like kick up in the pan from picking it up on my finger. Wow. This is beautiful. Wow. That's really pretty. All right, I am going to take the brush now and sort of perfect things. I am in love. I feel like bringing this up today. That is gorgeous. Wow. Absolutely stunning. I'm curious how many of you have experienced Sydney Grace shadows, whether it's a palette, a pre-made palette, singles. I'm definitely interested in picking up some of their liquid shadows at some point. They look absolutely gorgeous. Okay, next I'm going to go into this really dark purple called Midnight Amethyst, and this is going to allegedly help me deepen up the outer corner. So I'm just taking this sort of little angled fluffy brush, starting it along the upper lash line. Once I have the bulk of the pigment off, I will start blending into the crease a little. I'm going to take that same pencil brush I used before and pick up this same Midnight Amethyst shade and just put a little of this on the outer third to half-ish. I think I'm just going to stick to the purple side of things. The shade is called Winter Garden, and it is definitely a duochrome. So let's see what that looks like. I am curious how these shades will perform wet, but I will experiment with that in another video or on my own. I really just want today's look to be stunning. So this is kind of the lazy version of a halo eye. Look at that, it's so pretty. Oh, what the heck, let's try it with some spray, shall we? Alright, I'm gonna pick it up on the brush. Got a good amount on here, and take this spray. This is just a little Mario Badescu facial spray. And I'm gonna start patting this on right at the upper lash line, because that is the part that will really show when my eyes are open. Maybe it made a little difference. I wouldn't say that it's like a resounding difference with spray versus not, but it is pretty. Oh, so pretty. All right, I am going to wipe off the pencil brush that we've been using on the lower lash line. Going to pick up some of this same Winter Garden shade, and I am going to spray it, because of course we are going to take this along the lower lash line. I'm gonna go ahead and pop off of here right now, do some liner, mascara, a lip, the hair, and I will come back and give you my first impressions on the shadows that I used today. All right, here we are. This is the completed look using my Sydney Grace single shadows. Here is the completed look. So I skipped liner and finished off the eyes with the L'Oreal Air Volume Mega Mascara. And for lips, I lined with the Kylie Jenner Bare liner. This was a freebie. And then I used from my Shop My Stash the Flower Beauty Petal Pout lipstick in the shade Spiced Petal. And for a little gloss, I used the Fenty Gloss Bomb in the shade Sweet Mouth. And that is it. I will have all of my makeup listed down below as always, but let me know what you think of this look. I really enjoyed playing around with these shadows today and can't wait to continue to do that. Let me know in the comments below what, if any, kind of content you would like to see with the Sydney Grace shadows, because I am so excited about these. I will continue to curate a smaller palette for my Shop My Stash every month, using whether it be Sydney Grace shadows or my Beauty Junkie shadows or what have you. I'm also interested in purchasing some ColourPop single shadows as well, so stay tuned for that. But I have a lot of new stuff to work through, so I would love to hear down in the comments what you want to see, how you want to see this content come about on my channel, using some new things that I purchased from Sydney Grace, from ColourPop, etc. Make sure to check out my Instagram. I always have extra pictures, swatches, photos, things like that going on over there. And with all of that said, thank you so much for hanging out with me today while I try out these single shadows. I had a lot of fun and I hope you did as well. And I hope all of your makeup days are absolutely beautiful makeup days. And I will see you in my next video soon.